There are many benefits of earning a part-time MBA program. For most people, the main benefit is that they can keep working and earning their salary while getting their MBA, a higher immediate ROI because there's less cost. Taking 2 years off without an income is just not an option for some people. Another benefit of the part-time MBA is being able to apply your MBA learnings on the job as you go. Many find this hands-on learning beneficial and adding really unique value. If you've decided to pursue a part-time MBA, then how do you find the right program for you? As with any type of MBA programs, there are many criteria you should consider. Location. Given part-time MBA students are still working in their jobs, the location of the program is a key factor. For some, there may be limited options near where they live or work that make the decision a fairly straightforward one. They go to the program they can physically go to while balancing work, family, other commitments. For others, especially those working or living in cities, they might have a choice of a few part-time programs. If you have options, consider logistics of getting to evening classes during the work week, or if you're willing to go a further distance for weekend option. Program structure. While full-time programs are for a set amount of time, usually 2 years, part-time programs tend to be more flexible, with students completing programs in 2 to 5 years, occasionally even longer. Think if you want a program that is structured or flexible to complete. With structured programs, you'll typically stay with a cohort, which allows you to build long-term relationships. Most part-time programs are flexible to accommodate work or personal commitments, but you'll not go through the program with the same students. Curriculum. As you would with any MBA program, you want to make sure your target schools offer the specializations and courses that are of interest to you. Typically, part-time programs have the same course offerings as full-time programs, but check to ensure this is the case with your target programs. If experiential opportunities are important to you, then you want to be sure the programs offer hands-on experiences in addition to courses. While many part-time courses are taught by the same full-time faculty, others have designated part-time faculty. It's not to say that part-time faculty are not as good, but check that they have the experience you desire. Extracurriculars. Another consideration is the opportunity for part-time students to get involved in student clubs and programming. These extracurricular activities, such as student clubs and professional areas, can be important ways to build skills and get access to industry leaders to learn about target industries and career paths. Look into offerings at your target programs to understand if activities are for full-time and part-time MBA students or if they're part-time specific. Career support. While many part-time students are looking to move up in their trajectory, many are also considering different post-MBA options, career changers, or maybe they will down the line in a few years after they complete the program. So it's important to evaluate career resources that will help you achieve your post-MBA career goals, including career support, recruiting, and an active alumni base that you can network with for career opportunities. While full-time MBA programs focus on career services, the level provided at part-time programs varies in terms of on-campus recruiting and career support. For some part-time MBA programs, you might see the same companies as the full-time program. For others, the opportunities might be more limited. Make sure these programs offer recruiting and career support for the industry and functional areas you are pursuing. Program ranking. While we always hesitate to factor in rankings, this is something you might want to consider as you pick your part-time program. Some MBA students think it is important to have a brand behind them, but the benefit can vary by career paths. What we do think is important is the program prepares you for your targeted career path after the part-time program and, of course, beyond. Cost. Part-time programs do not tend to give as much financial scholarship to students. Why? Because you're working during the time. Students tend to fund their own programs. However, some companies may offer financial support if there's a direct benefit to them. It's important to know what you can afford, how much each program costs, scholarship opportunities, and if your company might offer you some financial support. Okay, I've laid out a lot of factors here for you to consider. Take a step back and think about which factors are important to you and how important each one is. Then do your research, visiting schools, attending admissions events, and speaking with students and alumni about how to learn more about each program and how well they fit with your specific criteria. From there, you should have a good sense of how you'll fit with each program, and then you can consider your chances of acceptance based on your experience and qualifications. Okay, today we've talked a lot about part-time options, but maybe you're considering all of your options. And if you are, we have a video for you. Check out this video on part-time versus EMBA versus full-time MBA programs. It may open your eyes and maybe change your perspective or add to it. Best of luck with your part-time MBA application process.